everyone, my name is Zenius. Welcome back to the channel for another episode of TibiaME. So we are picking up right where we left off. If you remember, we were doing the 3 ghost quests. So that was Ghost of the Then, the one that's in the past, Ghost of the Now, and the Ghost of the Future. So basically we're doing the last ghost quest, and then we're continuing on with another one. So we're gonna go ahead and get on into it. I finally did it correct, where I logged in enough to show you what my offline hunting reports look like. So this is what you're gonna see basically. It's whatever monster you hunted, the duration that it was, how much experience and gold that you got, and also how much time you have left. So that's what it looks like. It can vary based off of how much time you spent hunting in between, like you logged off and logged back on. So that'll change how much experience you get. That will change how much time you spent doing it, yada, yada, yada. So that's really cool that they added that mechanic into the game. I love it. I use it every single time that I log off of the game. And it's really, really helpful for those of us who are trying to level up quickly in order to do these quests that are a part of the main story. Because a lot of what I'm finding is that I'm not able to do these quests as quickly as I want to, especially when we get done with one island and then go to the next. I feel like there's a level gap that I'm not really able to keep up with. The switch from Yabatu to Benunu was drastic for me. I mean, y'all saw I died very early on in that one of those first episodes when I was on Benunu because I just wasn't ready. Even though they gave a level recommendation for this island, it just wasn't enough for me. So I think that is incredibly helpful for those of us who are trying to get caught up. So the Ghost of the Future, it's in this bottom section. It's a little bit of a maze trying to get through all of this. So you're going to come straight down into where it's very icy, and then you're going to see a lot of different biomes, really. I don't know what you would really call these different areas, but you're really trying to go for this red section that's over to my right. That's where you're going to find the Ghost of the Future. Futurite, I think is what his name is. I can't remember. But he's over there to the right. You'll go and talk to him. It's very simple. There's a lot of talking in this section in this video, just because there's a lot of different people that are going to point you to different directions. So I think this is kind of designed to be right after. So I think this is going to work. So many possibilities, so many outcomes. All is possible. Need to order it. Find the branches. You dare disturb me? You of all people. The one who will be responsible for all of this. I should kill you now. Never mind. Can't change anything anymore anyway. You are here now, and it will be your decision. So, are you ready? Yes, you heard it right. It is all your fault. I have to stop you. Prepare to die. No, wait. And then you'll go into a combat with him. He's fairly easy. He's just like the other ghost. It didn't take too long to defeat him. But after you do defeat him, he goes away for around a minute, actually. I had to wait around for a long time before he popped back. So you'll wait around for a little bit, and then you'll talk to him again. So many possibilities, so many outcomes. All is possible. Need to order it. Find the branching points. Channel it. Please, this is not the time nor the place for idle chatter. Even now, things are moving to a dire end, and nothing can be done to stop this. Oh, you even must help, or you will find me quite uncooperative. But what will you choose, I wonder? Choose? Yes, I have 3 tasks for you, from which you may choose one to perform. When your chosen task is completed successfully, I will help you with your problem. Don't worry, the tasks are all quite simple. You can either plant a tree, destroy a rock, or kill a monster. I chose plant a tree. I don't think that it matters, but it gives you a nut. Your choice is made. Now take this nut and use the portal here. It will take you back to the real world. There, go to the place marked on your map and plant the tree. It will grow and wither fast. When it is gone, a portal will appear that brings you back Don't miss it, or you will have to find another way back. So this portal up and to the left, literally all it does is take you to Aria. You'll go up to the left and then down, and that's where you plant the tree. It's super, super simple. You don't have to worry about like trying to find this place. The directions take you right to it. The tree pops up, and you wait for maybe about 10 seconds, and then there's a portal. You walk through the portal, and then you're back into the spirit world. You're on Aria, so I assume it'd be pretty easy to get back to Benunu, but this is way easier. Back again. What about the task? Have you done it? Great. Take this experience as a reward for what you have done. But now back to you. What is it that brought you to me? I need help. Just kidding. I know where. I know you need to know about where to find Kurtz. I can help you with that, but I need information about his past and present. Do you have something like that? Excellent. Give it to me. Now let me see. Yes, I can see him. He is inside a temple, a strange temple, a temple with 2 faces, 4 2 faces. The lost temple of the two-faced god. There you will be able to pick up his trail again. Is that all? What did you expect? A detailed step-by-step description. I told you where you will find him. Now you have to go find out where this is. I can't tell you more than that, but perhaps you know others who can. Goodbye. So after you say goodbye to him, you will go back to Farsban and talk to him. Welcome back. Did you find the information you needed? So you know now that you will have to find him in the temple of the two-faced god, but you have no idea where to find the temple. Blimey. Do you know? Me? No, I don't. And I doubt anyone around here does. So this concludes your adventures in the spirit world for the time being. A wonderful experience, wasn't it? Even though I didn't find me hat. It's on your head. A little bit of the two-faced god, but you probably don't want to hear that now, and I doubt it will lead you to the temple. You had better ask people who live there. Perhaps the swamp witch knows more. Why not asking her? It wouldn't hurt. Then you come back to the portal and you talk to Mama Roo. This is a bunch of talking episode. Hello, little one. Back from the spirit world with the information you sought. Sorta. Okay. So you know where you will meet him, but you don't know how to get there. Oh, don't worry, little one. You will have Mama Roo by your side. Nobody knows the island better than me. So, what is it you seek? The Temple of the Two-Faced God, please. Thank you. Fitting place for a showdown and the Temple of this capricious god. And you are lucky, as Mama Roo knows exactly where to find the entrance. Just go around my house and climb the plateau. At the feet of the mountains there, you will find an entrance. This will bring you into the lower levels of the former temple. This is where you will find this Kurtz you are searching for. Good luck, little one. Literally in the middle of that, Kit knocked over he knocked over here. He knocked over a cardboard box. See, he knocked it clean over. Love that. Okay. You're going to go up into the plateau. It's super simple. The staircase that you're going to take down is immediately there. The directions take you right directly to it. And you're going to find a bunch of muscalonts in this area. Now, I don't think we've battled muscos, and they are weak to hit. But my dumb brain didn't remember what it was that they were weak to. So they are actually weak to soul and hit, which is super frustrating because me thinking that they were similar to the Cyclopses, I thought that they were weak to ice. So I whipped out my ice weapon, threw it on, which, by the way, it's a level 29 ice weapon. I'm level 51. Level 51 using a 29 level weapon on these muscalonts who aren't even weak to hit. And it takes me forever to get through them. So be prepared when you go into these places, because I clearly wasn't. You want to have a soul weapon, which I do. I end up looking it up and finding out later on that they are weak to hit. But for half of this video, I'm just walking around like a dummy with my ice weapon equipped. So apologies for that. I was thinking about this the other day, especially after I was done recording this. sometimes I feel like an amateur whenever I'm playing this game. Like I've been playing, I like mapped it out. I've been playing for at least 15 years. I think a little bit longer than that. And I have played so much. My OG account is upwards of like 70 something, level 70, 80 something. And I've been all over Aria, Libera. I've played for years on this account at a bunch of different islands. I've researched monsters through and through, how to get pets, how to do quests. I've done so much investment in my time into this game, and I still am constantly finding times where I'm like, I don't know anything about this monster. So I apologize if I seem like I'm stupid because I have an ice weapon equipped when I should clearly have my hit or soul weapon equipped. But that's what's going on in this video, is I'm just not doing a good job. So yeah, sorry about that. This is completely my fault. I will do better in the future. So this part is a little bit of a maze too. You don't have directions in this part, but and there are a lot of different like false rooms that you can go into, that you can go into and you can fight enemies and you can get experience, which is all well and good, but it's going to take longer. I would try and follow myself exactly in this video if you're wanting to get there more directly. And I'll try and point out a little bit when we go down a level. We're going to go into a different area of the map that I didn't do a really good job of. I know that there are 2 different entrances into this area. So I'll try and point it out when we get there. But right now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wait until those 2 red carpets line up perfectly so that they're in a straight line, and then you're going to want to walk over both of them starting from the bottom up so that that little piece of land there, or sorry, piece of wall there will open up and you can walk through it. You're going to need to do the same up here at the top here in a second. There's going to be 2 squares of carpet that are going to go past each other, and they're going to line up. So instead of 4 squares, it's going to be 2 squares. So just so you're aware, it's going to be a little bit different. Don't let it confuse you. It's the same basic mechanic where you need to walk over it once it's just lined up at 2. So while I'm fighting this Muscalon, I'll point it out to you up at the top. It just lined up right then. That's when you're going to go across it. So here I'm going to wait until they line up. And then walk across it. So a little different, but it's the same basic concept. So as I was, so in this area, I was actually pretty fortunate that I was in here at this time, because there was actually someone down here hunting Muscalons whenever I was going through. So you're going to see a lot of dropped items and stuff. I pick up the potions while I'm there, but I was really fortunate to have someone kind of hunting in this area already, so I didn't even have to worry about fighting too many opponents. I was able to just kind of walk through it and look around and whatnot. But really, you don't even have to go up at all. You can head straight over to the left if you want, or otherwise you can just look around like I did. So sorry, as I was saying, the next area that we're about to go into, I believe that there are 2 different ways that you can get to that final chamber that you're looking for. I don't know exactly what happened or where I was supposed to go, but I ended up coming in from the side chamber, which, again, completely legitimate. I made it into the chamber, so I don't know why I'm complaining. But there is a main entrance that kind of starts at the top and works its way down. That, I would say, is what the developers probably wanted when they were going through the game and trying to make the game at the time. Just because there's more bravado whenever you enter the chamber. Like, there's columns and statues and whatnot. So when you enter it, they want you to come straight down, I'm pretty sure, just so you kind of get that, the epic feeling of coming into this huge room. But I just kind of sauntered in through the side. So if you find the other way in, let me know down in the comments below. I would appreciate help. But of course, if you just go the direction I do, you're gonna end up there anyway. So I just missed the cool entrance. I just kind of went my own way. Gonna go my own way, my own way. Sorry about that outburst. So this is about the moment when I realized that my weapon wasn't doing great and I needed to look it up. So I think I clipped it out, but I went to my monster stats and I looked at what a Muskelant is weak to and what they attack with. They actually attack with hit and spirit or soul, and they are both weak to hit and soul. So you can use both, apparently. I've had a couple of people actually recommend that I play a different MMO RPG game. Let me actually see if I can pull that up real quick, because it was interesting. I did a little bit of research into what it was that they were asking me to look into, but I couldn't actually, I didn't, honestly, I didn't like the idea of it. And I know that sounds bad, but like, to me, there's such nostalgia around TibiaME and what this game has to offer that I really don't want to like get into another game that is similar. Hold on, what is it? Hey, bro. Helmo MMORPG. It's a TibiaME style mobile game, much better than TibiaME. That was the exact quote. Let me just say right now, the exact quote was Helmo MMORPG. It's TibiaME like, but better. I appreciate your comment. No, I really do. I really do appreciate that because it sounds like this person is very passionate about Helmo, and if that's the game for them, that's the game for them. Like this is absolutely not me being like, yeah, buy TibiaME. This is the best game ever. I don't care. This is so much fun for me. I'm gonna play until the day I die, I'm sure. So if Helmo is that game for you, absolutely. But I don't know, just looking into it, there wasn't anything that I was like, ooh, that looks better than TibiaME. I'm gonna give it a try. So I don't know, I might play an episode or two just to see what it's like, to see what all the fuss is about. But really, I'm enjoying TibiaME. I really do enjoy this game. There's a lot of cool story. I've spent a lot of time and investment in my character and my spells and learning the story of TibiaME and all of the mechanics of it. So I don't see myself venturing too far out of that. But I might dabble an episode or two in Helmo. But if you want to like make a case for it down in the comments below, I would love to hear. I love TibiaME. I really do. So I'm glad that you found a TibiaME game for you. In this section that you're seeing right now, I actually completely forgot that they save the game server. So if you're not aware, you see the pop-up right there. If you're not aware, at about 5 o'clock Eastern time, which is the time zone that I'm in, the game server saves itself. So all the players have to log off, and you really don't want to be in a heavy, high combat situation whenever that happens. You want to be in a safe location. You want to make sure that like you're not gonna die whenever you log back in. I forgot that happens because I'm normally at work whenever that time of the day is. So like I don't even see that whenever I'm playing this. But randomly I was playing this game when the game server was about to save. So literally I'm logged on and it comes and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die out here. And I was so nervous that I was gonna be swarmed by all these Muskelants because I couldn't find a spot. But I did end up finding a spot. Right here is where I ended up logging out and logging back in, just because I don't know, it seemed like the best spot. But I completely forgot that that's a mechanic, and it made me realize how much. Speaking of like learning so much about the mechanics of a game, that's what this game is. Like there are so many small details that I feel like only TibiaME players know about, And unless you're a veteran who has played for years and years, or you at least have a lot of hours spent in this game, you don't really know what's going on or anything like that. So this is, I don't know, I think it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, oh, of course, yes, that's how this game works. That's what I'm gonna do. So I just thought that was interesting because I hadn't encountered a game server save in years, really. So this is getting close to the main chamber that you're gonna want to find. Again, I think there's a different entrance. So at this point, after I finish off these Muscalons, I end up going down and to the left, which is a legitimate way to get into the chamber. But I'm pretty sure that there's another area somewhere where you can come into the main chamber. So I think if I kept traveling up or to the left or something like that, it would have worked out. But of course, I ended up coming down here. So over here to the left, once I end up taking out these Muscalons, you're going to see the stone heads, I think is what they are. Yeah, the stone heads over here to my left. That's where you're going to be headed. They're going to part ways, and then you're going to be able to go through the staircase that opens up in between them there. And that leads you directly to the chamber that Kurtz is in, who you will talk to.
You here. My. Aren't we persistent? But you are too late, my friend. My work here is done, and the great ritual can now be prepared. I hope you forgive me, but I don't have much time to take care of you personally. But I think my servants will be eager to show you your place. Goodbye forever.
Stop! No! Don't go! He went anyway, so that was awesome. From here, you can pretty much figure it out. You take care of the Muscalons, and then you're going to head up these stairs over here to the left, and that is where Farsban is going to be, and he's going to direct you into the next part of the quest. Well met, friend. Do you have me hat with you? You again? Is that the name of this rude person that came through here a while ago? You're trying to catch up to him. You did quite a good job. Here, take this experience. Perhaps it will help you in future confrontations. Nearly ran me over while storming through. Wouldn't have done it if I had remembered my spell. What was it? Dema, best, Drake, Beth, blah, 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 blah. Well, he ran up the stairs mumbling something about a ritual. You could try and follow him, but even if you catch him, I doubt it will do you some good. Why? Because if this one is planning a ritual, it is for some evil, selfish cause. Then there is only one place on Benuno he will go. And where is that? It's turning into Scottish. There is an old ritual in the center of the Benuno mountains. It is said that the place where the gods of creation first entered the world. Regardless if this is true, this place was tainted long ago. Now it is an abode of evil, and no servant of the dark side can be killed there. Then all is lost. No good cause is ever lost. If there is a worthy hero fighting for it, but a direct attack will not work. You will have to take a different approach. You have any ideas? Only one. You will have to remove the taint from the ritual grounds. Then you can attack Kurtz and solve the problem once and for all. How do I do that? The ritual ground gets its power from these 3 nodes that focus the magical energies. These 3 nodes were tainted and have to be cleansed. Once this has happened, the ritual ground will no longer protect Kurtz. So you're ready to do that? I say not yet, just because I know that that's going to start the next quest. And I'm not quite ready to do that. I want to be able to sit down and actually record for quite a while before I really get into all that. So I'm going to end it here. We are very close to the end of the quests on Benunu. I think we have maybe like 5 left or something like that. It's been a while since I've checked. I've been doing a lot of research into the old quests because I've had some questions here and there about them. So if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.